Don't miss a thing from Lions Dem Kahawa Pride FC. Join our official Discord server for exclusive updates, behind the scenes, and a closer connection to the club. Scan this QR code and get inside now.
Is your club looking for new kits and apparel? Visit JerseyBird.com and tap Start a Project to be paired with a JerseyBird designer. Tell us you came from this Road to the KPL series and you will receive 10% off your entire order, 10% donated directly to the club, and a mention in our next video. We've manufactured for thousands of teams across all major sports. Start a project today and we will create some awesome custom gear for your organization. Welcome to the JerseyBird YouTube channel. This is everything about our company in less than 90 seconds. My name is Hayes Knupp, and I founded JerseyBird in 2019 while attending the University of Tennessee. We are on a mission to become the #1 sportswear brand in the world. After 3 quiet years of primarily basketball-focused work, an unexpected signing in 2023 with the Philippines national football team put us on the map and forever changed our company's trajectory. Since then, we focused on building the most streamlined way for clubs around the world to get fully custom kits, regardless of their size or skill level. Today, our team consists of 14 members across 10 different countries, including Tom McLeave, our head of short-form content. We've partnered with professional clubs around the world, from Al Qabila in Dubai to Walton and Hersham in London, but also work with dozens of youth and recreational programs like the Dutch Soccer School in Maryland, Premier Academy in Vancouver, and many, many more. And while our focus is on football, we manufacture for all major sports with many high-level projects across basketball, hockey, rugby, baseball, and others. To work with us, just tap Start a Project on our homepage, complete our 5-minute form, and you'll be paired with a JerseyBird designer. Whether you've been watching since 2019 or this is the first JerseyBird video you've seen, we appreciate all the support, and we look forward to working with your team next season. The Kahawa Pride Discord channel is the place to be for everything about our club behind the scenes. Breaking news, live Q&As with myself and club staff members, voting on club decisions, and more are all in the channel. If you want to join, the link is in the description. I'll see you in there.
Don't miss a thing from Lions Dem Kahawa Pride FC. Join our official Discord server for exclusive updates, behind the scenes, and a closer connection to the club. Scan this QR code and get inside now.
Is your club looking for new kits and apparel? Visit JerseyBird.com and tap Start a Project to be paired with a JerseyBird designer. Tell us you came from this Road to the KPL series and you will receive 10% off your entire order, 10% donated directly to the club, and a mention in our next video. We've manufactured for thousands of teams across all major sports. Start a project today and we will create some awesome custom gear for your organization. Welcome to the JerseyBird YouTube channel. This is everything about our company in less than 90 seconds. My name is Hayes Knupp, and I founded JerseyBird in 2019 while attending the University of Tennessee. We are on a mission to become the #1 sportswear brand in the world. After 3 quiet years of primarily basketball-focused work, an unexpected signing in 2023 with the Philippines national football team put us on the map and forever changed our company's trajectory. Since then, we focused on building the most streamlined way for clubs around the world to get fully custom kits, regardless of their size or skill level. Today, our team consists of 14 members across 10 different countries, including Tom McCleve, our head of short-form content. We've partnered with professional clubs around the world, from Al Qabila in Dubai to Walton & Hersham in London, but also work with dozens of youth and recreational programs like the Dutch Soccer School in Maryland, Premier Academy in Vancouver, and many, many more. And while our focus is on football, we manufacture for all major sports with many high-level projects across basketball, hockey, rugby, baseball, and others. To work with us, just tap Start a Project on our homepage, complete our 5-minute form, and you'll be paired with a JerseyBird designer. Whether you've been watching since 2019 or this is the first JerseyBird video you've seen, we appreciate all the support, and we look forward to working with your team next season. The Kahawa Pride Discord channel is the place to be for everything about our club behind the scenes. Breaking news, live Q&As with myself and club staff members, voting on club decisions, and more are all in the channel. If you want to join, the link is in the description. I'll see you in there.
Don't miss a thing from Lions Den Kahawa Pride FC. Join our official Discord server for exclusive updates, behind the scenes, and a closer connection to the club. Scan this QR code and get inside now.
Is your club looking for new kits and apparel? Visit JerseyBird.com and tap Start a Project to be paired with a JerseyBird designer. Tell us you came from this Road to the KPL series and you will receive 10% off your entire order, 10% donated directly to the club, and a mention in our next video. We've manufactured for thousands of teams across all major sports. Start a project today and we will create some awesome custom gear for your organization.
Welcome to the JerseyBird YouTube channel. This is everything about our company in less than 90 seconds. My name is Hayes Knupp, and I founded JerseyBird in 2019 while attending the University of Tennessee. We are on a mission to become the #1 sportswear brand in the world. After 3 quiet years of primarily basketball-focused work, an unexpected signing in 2023 with the Philippines national football team put us on the map and forever changed our company's trajectory. Since then, we focused on building the most streamlined way for clubs around the world to get fully custom kits, regardless of their size or skill level. Today, our team consists of 14 members across 10 different countries, including Tom McLeave, our head of short-form content. We've partnered with professional clubs around the world, from Al Qabila in Dubai to Walton and Hersham in London, but also work with dozens of youth and recreational programs like the Dutch Soccer School in Maryland, Premier Academy in Vancouver, and many, many more. And while our focus is on football, we manufacture for all major sports with many high-level projects across basketball, hockey, rugby, baseball, and others. To work with us, just tap Start a Project on our homepage, complete our 5-minute form, and you'll be paired with a JerseyBird designer. Whether you've been watching since 2019 or this is the first JerseyBird video you've seen, we appreciate all the support, and we look forward to working with your team next season.
The Kahawa Pride Discord channel is the place to be for everything about our club behind the scenes. Breaking news, live Q&As with myself and club staff members, voting on club decisions, and more are all in the channel. If you want to join, the link is in the description. I'll see you in there.
Don't miss a thing from Lions Den Kahawa Pride FC. Join our official Discord server for exclusive updates, behind the scenes, and a closer connection to the club. Scan this QR code and get inside now.
Is your club looking for new kits and apparel? Visit JerseyBird.com and tap Start a Project to be paired with a JerseyBird designer. Tell us you came from this Road to the KPL series and you will receive 10% off your entire order, 10% donated directly to the club, and a mention in our next video. We've manufactured for thousands of teams across all major sports. Start a project today and we will create some awesome custom gear for your organization. Welcome to the JerseyBird YouTube channel. This is everything about our company in less than 90 seconds. My name is Hayes Knupp, and I founded JerseyBird in 2019 while attending the University of Tennessee. We are on a mission to become the #1 sportswear brand in the world. After 3 quiet years of primarily basketball-focused work, an unexpected signing in 2023 with the Philippines national football team put us on the map and forever changed our company's trajectory. Since then, we focused on building the most streamlined way for clubs around the world to get fully custom kits, regardless of their size or skill level. Today, our team consists of 14 members across 10 different countries, including Tom McCleve, our head of short-form content. We've partnered with professional clubs around the world, from Al Qabila in Dubai to Walton and Hersham in London, but also work with dozens of youth and recreational programs like the Dutch Soccer School in Maryland, Premier Academy in Vancouver, and many, many more. And while our focus is on football, we manufacture
Coach.
On the table, 9 points, being 3 points behind second placed FC Talanta, who sit second on the log, unbeaten after 4 matches. Official kickoff here. Shelmith Jerry blows the whistle for start off our kickoff. Kahawa Pride Lionesses facing FC Talanta. Kahawa Pride in their famous maroon and green shorts, and FC Talanta in their famous black with white stripes. Caroline Kangede, who is the head coach of Kahawa Pride Lionesses, leading the charges here this afternoon, assisted by Fred Opio. And of course, the other side of the tie here today, being a first ever live stream for the ladies' side since the inception of this season's league. At the moment, on the other side, FC Talanta, led by head coach Patrick Mushiri and assisted by Nashon Odhiambo and Brian Adumba. Team manager being Daisy Eriko. The foul outside the area there. Swings in a right cross there. They lose possession now. The battle for the midfield here would be so crucial, keeping in mind that they have scored quite a number of goals here on the left side. They now attack Kahawa Pride Lionesses. Oh, that's a poor control of the ball, which leads to a goal kick in the first half of the tie here. Estanduta, jersey 17 of the Kahawa Pride Lionesses, with the ball here in her 5th match of the season so far. They have only conceded 3 goals up to now. As they battle in the midfield there, that's a good pass. They take into account Etienne loses the possession there. Of course, they'll be looking for a good response after losing their previous match here. They've won 3 matches and lost only 1 match prior 4 games into this game. The Kahawa Pride Lionesses. It's a quick foul here by the FC Talanta. The referee waves it out in favor of the Black Girls. Grace Njeri. Kahawa Pride being one of the famous clubs which have produced amazing talent in the country. Swings in a low foul, but it's out of the danger zone. Turns down the right side. Imbenzi Christine with the ball. Loses possession. Almost out for a throw-in in favor of FC Talanta. And of course, the lineup for Kahawa Pride Lionesses. Estanduta stands in the goalposts. The right back, Imbenzi Christine. In the centre backs, a pair of Vivian Awor and Elizabeth Akelo. And the left back stands Cynthia Nafula. 2 midfield defensive sides here as a pass is being controlled here. It was a good through pass, but then good interception by the FC Talanta girls. On the midfield of the FC Kahawa Pride Lionesses stands Edna Kwamboka and Margaret Njeri. And on the attacking side, flanks on the left, Grace Njeri. On the right side, Munasio Rebecca. And the number 10 role, Neri Atieno, Kenya's finest all-time top scorer for the Harambee Starlets. And on the lone striker, Purity Wanjiku strikes for Kenya or Kahawa Pride Lionesses. It's a quick foul here. FC Talanta, Cynthia Pretty with the ball. Takes possession. Nadia Tieno. On to Cynthia Nafula. Elizabeth Akelo again. On to the right wing, but it's too much. Heads out for a throw in favor of Kahawa Pride Lionesses. Of course, in football, in any moment, there has to be fans, the third wheel of the game, which always will try to make things sweet and more beautiful on the grounds here. And the fans have turned out in good numbers today to just witness this encounter, being a Monday afternoon and on an Easter Monday, of which still people are celebrating the resurrection of Jesus Christ. And so that's why football unites. Nadia Tieno with the ball, too much for her to handle. Takes onto the control here on the left wing. Elizabeth Akelo onto Vivian Awor. Takes it. Cynthia Nafula cuts back to one. Onto Margaret Jerry. They miss the ball. Nadia Tieno with the ball now. That's a good through pass inside the area. Should be 1-0 at the moment. 1-1. Oh, it's a goal. Kahawa Pride Lionesses lead earlier on into the match here. It was a good through pass from the midfield area, and they capitalize on that chances as FC Talanta lose on possession. They take the lead. Kahawa Pride Lionesses 1, FC Talanta 0. Very, very early in the match, and the Lionesses roar so early on in the game. That must have been a very quick encounter. Of course, controlled by one and only Harambee Starlets all-time top scorer Nadia Tieno Awor. 5th minute, look at it from the left wing. Cynthia Nafula. Pass by two. One. Onto the midfield here. Margaret Jerry the ball. They miss the ball. And a good pass to Nadia Tieno, who quickly makes a quick run into the box. And one on the goalkeeper. He passes swiftly onto the left side of the goalkeeper. And it's 1-0 in favor of Kahawa Pride Lionesses. Must be a defensive error. I must say that the defense side of FC Talanta must have slept there, of which they should try and make sure that they don't slip again. Here's another chance from the left side, but too much this time round. Not able to add on the advantage. Still stands 1-0 in favor of Kahawa Pride Lionesses. They have to make their mathematics tick in time. But of course, a game of football, 90 minutes. Still, there's plenty of time remaining for the FC Talanta to try and kick back and push back for an equalizer. As the goalkeeper here, Diambo Christine, starts the goal kick. They maintain possession. On the left wing, they lose possession. Nadia Tieno complains that why referee should have been a foul in favor of Kahawa Pride, but then the referee says, play on, it's a foul for FC Talanta. Nadia Tieno, the goal scorer, of course, the captain of this side, Kahawa Pride Lionesses. There comes once again on the left side. Nadia Tieno battle for the ball in the air, but then unable to control the ball. It's a good pass on the left side now. Good defensive work from FC Talanta. On the right side now. Lionesses Helen. Because the ball goes out for a throw in. It's a quick throw in. Good touch, which did not favor her. Good rebound on the area. Cecilia Yvonne. Shot. Almost losing it. It's an offside. Must have been an offside there. Must have been a quick offside position here from Kahawa Pride Lionesses. As Esther Nduta starts on a quick goal kick here, which is started by her centre back, Elizabeth Akelo. She stands swiftly there on the other side, goes up for a throw in. That's jersey number 13 for FC Talanta. Lionesses Helen. Quick restart here, Cynthia Nafula on the left wing, unable to control the ball. It's a quick throw in there. And you can just see from the midfield area of these two sides, it must be a battle for the midfield this afternoon here at the Mahiga grounds, whereby these two sides looking on to quickly, swiftly move into it. Good through pass, good defensive work from Vivian Awar, which is a foul, an offside position here for jersey number 4, Cynthia Nafula. 74, Grace Jerry, sorry. A quick start. A long pass. Here they take Grace Jerry on the mid-east area on the right side of the pitch. Runs for the ball there, Munasio Rebecca on the right side. Quickly taking into account there, but then good defensive work from FC Talanta. Left wing area. That's a good body charge, which heads out for a throw-in. Of course, Nedi Atieno, the scorer. Here, jersey number 19, Nedi Atieno, the scorer, the Harambee Starlets all-time top scorer. Started playing football in Nanyuki and in the year 2011 and her first call-up for the national team of the Kenya under-20 side while still in high school at Tata Girls High School. And by 2014, Nedi Atieno had already made it to the senior team. Of course, she was part of the Starlets side that participated in the first ever AFCON for the women's side in 2016, whereby they lost all matches in the group stages. And of course, remember, Harambee Starlets of Kenya have qualified. They did not qualify for their other WAFCON. Of course, that is coming up in a few months, 3 months to come. They qualified, and that will be held in Morocco. But this time round, Nedi Atieno won't be part of that squad. One of the biggest legends that are standing on this pitch today, this afternoon. That's a quick throw in there from the right side. Good one to Margaret Jerry on the left side there. As Imbezi Christine comes in for a throw-in. A good pass inside the area, Nedi Atieno on the turn. Checks into her compatriot Grace Jerry, but then is fouled. She's fouled, the goal scorer here. They'll take on a quick foul, and she's well, despite that body charge there. Edna Komboka will be the one to come to take charge here for Kahawa Pride Lionesses in look or in search for a second goal. This is a good position in the 12th minute of the game. Edna Komboka, the right foot, swings it high. That's a good defensive work. And out for a corner. They concede. Second corner of the game. It's a good corner inside the area. Well defended. And out for a goal kick. Of course, if you look at the recent form for Kahawa Pride Lionesses, as they look into a charge here on the left-right shot here. That's a good swing. No miss. A good shot off the bar. Stands 1-0 still. That was Edna Komboka with a good right foot shot from outside the box, but then unable to hit the target. As FC Talanta, quick restart here. Of course, there isn't form for Kahawa Pride Lionesses. Stands at 4 games. Prior to this game, 4 games, 3 wins and 1 loss. They lost to Kariobangi Sharks 1-0. And earlier on they had won 3 matches. That's a good pass into the area. Well defended, out for a corner. As line 2 says. For FC Talanta here as they concede their second corner of the game. FC Talanta, before this match, they were on an unbeaten run, 4 games, winning all the 4 matches. 100% record for FC Talanta, which at the moment as we speak, it looks to be broken by Kahawa Pride Lionesses. It's a corner here for the Lionesses of Kahawa. Swings in a low corner. Still maintains possession. The Lionesses of Kahawa. It's a good right foot cross here on the header. Out for a goal kick. Almost a second goal for Kahawa Pride Lionesses. It's a good right foot cross here from the right. But her header didn't quite hit the target. Of course, that was Purity Wanjiku. As they quickly restart here. Of course, the 3rd season for Kahawa Pride Lionesses participating in the Nairobi East Regional League, whereby they are quite an amazing team because you can see some youthful energy and some seasoned, experienced players like Nedi Atieno, who has just put them ahead here in the 5th minute of the game. As they try to look for an equalizer here, but then the ball is out for a throw-in in favor of FC Talanta. Likes of Tabitha Wamboi, who represented Kenya in the Kahawa Schools competition earlier on. Likes of Angela Mudhoni and Angela Washira also were Kenya's under-18 side. And of course, Angela Washira now pursuing football scholarship at the Michigan University after being part of the Kenya under-20. And Angela Mudhoni almost got into the Kenya under-18 squad. They were just some of the talents that have emerged from this side, Kahawa Pride Lionesses. And of course, some of other exciting talents like Precious Ernest, who continues to excel in Australia. Those are just some, but a few names who have excelled and are products of this Kahawa Pride Lionesses side. As they go in for a throw-in here. From the right wing, it's a throw-in once again. And of course, you can just see that the FC Talanta side, they haven't yet given up in their chase for an equalizer since they conceded. They have tried as much as possible to keep pressure and mount pressure onto the Lionesses of Kahawa. A dangerous ball there for the goalkeeper, Adhiambo Christine. Wins possession on the right side here. Jersey 3, Amanya Jeska onto Jersey 19 here. Juma Janet loses possession. They take charge. The Lionesses of Kahawa. That's a good skill there from Nedi Atieno on the midfield area. Right wing. Christine Imbezi pushes back. It's a good through pass. Taken into control. Onto the middle area. Poor pass there. They gain possession. The Lionesses of Kahawa. Nedi Atieno, the goal scorer. A good left foot. Magical. That's a good through pass. Heads onto Grace Jerry. Swings in a good cross from the left. Well defended. Once again, Jerry. Against 3 women of FC Talanta. But the referee says waves for a foul. Can just take a look at the connection between Nedi Atieno on the midfield area, 10, and Grace Njeri on the left wing. But of course also Munasio Rebecca on the right. Such a good combination of players who have good chemistry. Because whenever Nedi turns on her left foot, she must find Grace Njeri making a quick run on the left. Here they start FC Talanta. Poor pass. Fails to reach it. Cynthia Pretty. Jersey 8 of FC Talanta. Cynthia Nafula with a quick throw in. Onto Viviana War. The right side, Elizabeth Akelo. looking for a good build-up from the back once again. Great pass, Nedi Atieno. Loses possession. Takes into account Linus Helen. Loses possession once again, JerseyBird. Kwamana Gladys with a good pass in front, but then no one making a run in the area for a quick response. I think the midfield area for FC Talanta needs to be more creative and more compact, because whenever Kwamana Gladys gets the ball in search of any player in front, there is no one in the area for a quick break here. That's a good pass from the right. Great through pass into the area. Cuts one, beats a one woman. Great pass onto the right side, but then a good defensive work here from Elizabeth Akelo. Must be a very good partnership on the back from Kahawa Pride Lionesses. Viviana Warren and Elizabeth Akelo with quite clinical chemistry in the back there. The ball goes up for throwing now on the right side here. FC Talanta on a 4-match winning streak since the game or the league began. They haven't lost any game. They haven't drawn any game. They have won all 4 matches. The only other side which has also won the 4 other matches in the league, of course, the top league leaders in this league, of which we can quickly say that that side must have been so clinical in the area. Kahawa Queens, which are leading the table on 12 points, a tie with the FC Talanta women, 12 points apiece. They have also won 4 matches just like FC Talanta. After 4 rounds, they have won each 4 matches. Talanta women have scored 10 goals and haven't conceded any goal. In fact, today is their first ever goal that they've conceded in the league. And of course, for FC Kahawa Pride Lionesses on 4th place after 4 games and 9 points, 3 wins and 1 loss. They have scored 16 goals and conceded 4 goals. A goal difference of 12 here. Of course, as Grace Jerry shows her prowess. It's a good throw pass there. But then she wasn't in a position to receive the ball. Grace Jerry, she marks her man there. But then the ball goes out for a throw-in. Quick restart here. Edina Kwamboka. Grace Jerry once again. Swings in a good cross. Oh, offside. Referee line 2 says. That was a good vision. Look at that magical skill there. Grace Jerry. That was a good through pass. Grace Jerry to Nedia Tien, who quickly put it in the back of the net. Still stands 1-0 in favor of Kahawa Pride Lionesses. They haven't yet gotten any response. No shot on target so far for FC Talanta. But then only 1 shot on target for Kahawa Pride Lionesses. As Adhiambo Christian starts here quickly. Well, defensive, good work, body works there by J36 of Kahawa Pride Lionesses, Elizabeth Akelo. Juma Janet waits for a handball. Referee says play on. A good through pass once again there. Nidia makes a good run. Able to be cut short there by Jersey 8, Cynthia Pretty of FC Talanta. A slight mistake there. Nidia Tieno could have gotten the ball and could have been a second goal. Maybe we'll be talking about a second goal here once again. But then a good cutback by Jersey 8 of FC Talanta, Cynthia Pretty. FC Talantas will be, of course, worried now because one of their players is down on the ground. And from the look of things and from her facial expressions there, you can clearly tell it's not something easy because the grueling face can easily tell you. I'll take on a recap here of the earlier goal that was scored by Nedi Atieno, and the whole technical bench went on to celebrate the first ever goal that FC Talanta are conceding in this regional Women Nairobi East County League. Of course, doing all the work there. Grace Njeri, jersey 74, with a good through pass and a good assist into the game. And of course, now that makes it 4 goals for Nedi Atieno in the top scorers chart. And of course, the provider Grace Njeri stands high in the scorers chart for Kahawa Pride Lionesses with 7 goals. Nedi Atieno now adding on her 4th goal of the season. Rebecca Munasio stands on the third on the scorers chart for Kahawa Pride Lionesses with 3 goals. Quick foul here for Kahawa Pride Lionesses. Of course, when we talk about some new signings from this side in the month of January, around 4 girls who are signed from Madira Girls, which plays in the top flight football women's side. Like so far, Christine Mbez, the right back, Akil, the centre back, Nafula, left back, and of course Margaret Njeri at the centre of the midfield. It was a quick, of course, offside there by FC Talanta, and Kahawa Pride Lionesses will be looking for a quick retake here as we approach the half-hour mark. Jersey 36, Elizabeth Akelo swings it high, gets onto Grace Njeri, but then unable to control the ball there. It goes out for a throw in favor of FC Talanta women. Remember, there is FC Talanta in the men's KPL side, so this is FC Talanta women. There is FC Talanta, which plays in the top flight football earlier on last season. It's a throw in here, still in favor of FC Talanta. It's a foul actually, not a throw in, a foul. And Cynthia Pretty will be looking to maybe swing it high into the box. A good pass onto the left. Swings it high into the box area. It's a good defensive work. Pretty Cynthia once again with the ball on the right side. Tries to take control of Edna Kwamboka, but unable. Good defensive work outside again once again for a throw-in. Quite a slow response from FC Talanta women. Pretty Cynthia with the ball now. The head coach of FC Talanta should do something. Patrick Mushiru should maybe be thinking about making a quick first half substitution, because as things look, things are not yet okay, because up until now, no shot on target for FC Talanta women, as only 1 shot on target registered for Kahawa Pride Lionesses. Bad throw, my goodness, bad throw there as line to waves. And of course, advantage will be now taken into account by Kahawa Pride Lionesses. Still stands 1-0. Kahawa Pride Lionesses 1, FC Talanta 0. The goal scored earlier on in the 8th minute of the game by one and only Nedi Atieno, being her 4th goal of the season after scoring 3 earlier on in the first 4 appearances. On the left here now, once again, Grace Njeri. Oh, too much for her to chase the ball. Goes out for a throw-in. And of course, they're still pushing numbers in front, looking for a second goal here. It's a good receiving of the ball inside the area. Almost just short, but then well defended. Remember, this is the FKF Nairobi East Women Regional League. Kahawa Pride Lionesses versus FC Talanta. Kahawa Pride in their famous home jersey maroon shorts and green shorts. A quick corner, short corner here played on the left side. So swings it high From the left, outside the area, no one to receive the ball. They take charge, FC Talanta women. Well defensive work here. That's a good skill in the midst of the area here from FC Talanta's Juma Janet. Nice control. Good pass in the area. Nadia with the header to clear the ball. It's a good clearance. Takes charge, Grace Jerry in the midst. Poor pass. Once again on the ball. Kwamana Gladys. Cynthia Pretty. One-on-one. But then she was unable to tackle Grace Njeri on the left. Of course, if you look at the two players, the heights are quite so different and far apart. Grace Njeri, so tall. As the referee here, Shelmith Njeri, wants, of course, Cynthia Pretty of any wrongdoings. It's a foul in favor of Cynthia Pretty, who won that battle against Grace Njeri. As we approach the half-hour mark. Great pass inside the area. No one to connect the ball. Misses the ball now. The poor mistake. Grace Njeri with the ball now heading in the area. Good header. Well defensive work from FC Talanta women. Out for a corner. Fourth corner of the game for Kahawa Pride Lionesses. Can just see the drummies there as they prepare to take on that corner. Quite interesting at the Mahiga grounds here as the fans continue enjoying fantastic football on an afternoon Easter Monday. Swings it high inside the area. A header! Oh! Almost a second goal. Flies high off the bar. The score remains 1-0 in favor of Kahawa Pride Lionesses. Just in a niche, Nadia Tieno could have gotten her second goal of the game, captaining this side. But then her shot flew high over the bar. Remember that famous Nigerian slogan, over the bar. Cynthia Pretty. Akelo. Elizabeth. Clears the ball. Falls under the foot of FC Talanta's women goalkeeper, Aviambo Christine, who starts a quick one. Middle of the area. Nadia Tieno with the ball. Passes onto the left side here. Akelo, Elizabeth. On the left side, Mbezi Christine. On to Nedi once again. Christine Mbezi. The ball is too much or too high. The intensity was too high, and the referee says it's a throw-in in favor of Kahawa Pride Lionesses. Starts on a quick one on the right side here. Quick throw in once again. Of course, when you speak about this side, Kahawa Pride Lionesses, if things end on this high side, then maybe they'll be recording their 4th win of the season after recording 3 wins previously, beating Kahawa Starlets 4-1. That's a good throw. Oh, the goalkeeper stands well in check to receive the ball as the ball rolls out for a throw in here. Of course, this side, Kahawa Pride Lionesses, winning their 3 games previously in this season's opener. They beat Kayole Starlets 4-1. They also beat RBU Stuart 7-1. And they also beat UEFA de Español 5-1. And then now lead here by 1-0 against FC Talanta women. Grace Jerry, high boot tackle, foul in favor of FC Talanta women. They'll be looking to start it quickly here. Of course, with Lionesses Helen coming to take control of the foul. Lionesses Helen, the right centre back. Lionesses Helen again inside the area. Cynthia Pretty loses possession now. Takes charge Municio Rebecca on the right side here, but then the ball rolls out for a throw in favor of Municio Rebecca, who starts on quickly. Swift control, swings it high on from the right side. Oh, the goalkeeper takes a good grip from that cross. It wasn't any dangerous towards the end of Christine, who still stands compact to protect her goal line, not to concede a second goal of the season for FC Talanta women. Good charge. Mbezi Christine. Jerry loses possession. A quick shot. Oh, what a goal! A score from the Blue Moons. What an equalizer. FC Talanta women say no. Never say never. A goal from nowhere, and FC Talanta equalized the game. It's 1-1 here at the Mahiga Primary School grounds. What a score. The goalkeeper must have been out of her line, and a good vision from the scorer. It only takes one chance for a team to get an equalizer, and FC Talanta have done exactly that to get that equalizer so quick early in the first half of the game. It's FC Talanta 1, Kahawa Pride Lionesses 1. That is a quick response, and that is what any coach would want for his or her team. And wherever Patrick Mushiri stands on the goal or on the touchline, he's happy, because a quick response in a football match equals to good mentality. First shot on target for FC Talanta women, and first goal of the game, which turns out to be their equalizer. Duta Esther starts quickly in search of a second goal, because now things are level. From the right side here, of course, that goal, of course, will give them so much of energy and so much of strong mentality, because now they know they can do anything in this game. Almost doing a defensive error here. Grace Jerry putting on so much pressure on the centre back. Look at that goal earlier on. That's a good shot. Hit from very, very far. Juma Janet scoring one of the finest goals I've ever seen on that. Reminds me of yesterday's goal that was scored against Shabana FC by Nairobi United. So far from the line. And the goalkeeper must have been out of her line, and that was a good vision from the midfielder Juma Janet. Here's a corner once again for Kahawa Pride Lionesses. Good header inside the area. Nidetena is there, but then no one to control the ball. Good clearance from FC Talanta women. In the middle, takes charge, almost losing possession. Good clearance, because danger was coming, danger was looming. And they now know that anything is possible in this match. High heads above, once again, a good run from Nidetena, a good shot! 2-0. The Lionesses of Kahawa lead by 2. And who else to score the goal? If not Neri Atieno. And a good dance there to celebrate one of the quickest responses in football in women's history. Neri Atieno scores her 5th goal of the season. From the wild of the wildest dreams, Neri Atieno scores the 2nd goal. The girl from Nanyuki still shines on the highest stage ever. Scored fast in the 8th minute to put the Kahawa Pride ahead, but then now restores the lead for the Kahawa ladies, 2-1 before halftime. Look at that pass. Grace Jerry once again with a sliding header, and what a visionary shot from Neri Atieno to make it 2 for the Lionesses of Kahawa Pride. So those are 2 assists from Grace Jerry and 2 goals from Neri Atieno. It's a good combination between the number 10 and the number 6. Once again, Neri Atieno, a good turn, tries to take on 3 defenders, successful. Another shot. This time round, no hitting the target. It's off target for Neri Atieno. Neri Atieno can take on 4 players at once and still manage to get out the ball successfully, still with the ball sticking in her foot. Quite magical and interesting. Very skillful from such a player, such a good talent that ever graced the Harambee Starlets jersey. Look at that sliding pass header, and the good run inside the box from Neri Atieno, and then one-touch football, bounces only once on the ground and hits it with her right foot, and it's inside the net. So water break here, as we are only 5 minutes before the first half concludes. A quick water break here as the Kahawa Pride Lionesses girls receive some instructions from their head coach there. As we recap on Neri Atieno's goal here. Of course, one of the players here from FC Talanta is down. Now from Kahawa Pride, the goalkeeper, who is down, but then she's receiving treatment. And even if Neri Atieno couldn't have scored, maybe there was a player from her left side which could have been a good cutback and minus for her to score. Oh, it's a yellow card here. First yellow card of the game. First caution of the game goes to Kahawa Pride Lionesses. And it's to goalkeeper Esther Nduta. The earlier equalizer there from Janet Juma. It was also a good, beautiful goal scored around 28 yards from where Esther Nduta's goalpost is. And what a score that was. So far, you can say the goal of the day. Esther Nduta has already received first caution of the game. Quite not so sure, but I could guess maybe it could be from time wasting, as they wait for a quick restart here. Esther Nduta, the goalkeeper, warned earlier here. And whenever a goalkeeper is warned, that is a warning also for the coach, because maybe if things get sour later on, maybe they could be sitting on a very dangerous possession here. Neri Atieno on the left, checks on her woman, but then unable to control the pass. Goes out for a goal kick in favor of FC Talanta women. Pretty Cynthia loses possession. They take charge here now. Edna Kwamboka onto Christine Imbenzi on the right side. Munasio Rebecca, that is. It's a quick throw in. Line 2 waves for a foul. 2 goals to 1 with a minute remaining before the break. They lead Kahawa Pride by 2 goals to 1. Both goals scored by Nedi Atieno. It's a foul here in favor of Kahawa Pride Lionesses. Asimbezi swings it high. A good header once again. Clears the danger. FC Talanta women with the ball now. Looking for a quick counter-attack football. But then unable to do that because the defense line stands intact. Of course, that's Cynthia Nafula. Pretty Cynthia with the throw in now. They have less than a minute to make an equalizer. But then, says bad throw. Once again, for a second time in the game, there is a bad throw. Cynthia Nafula will now come to take the throw in. Looking onto Grace Njeri. Unable to find her. Nedi Atieno in the area. Nafula, Cynthia swings it high. In the midfield, Grace Njeri the battle. Unable to win it. It's a good header once again. Should be an equalizer once again here. Inside the area. JerseyBird shoots. Oh, poor shot there by Gladys Kwamana. What a time it could be to level it up before the break. But Gladys Kwamana fails to equalize the score here for FC Talanta women. The score remains 2 goals to 1. That was a very, very open, clear chance for FC Talanta women. Nedi Atieno here now. Grace Njeri inside the area. Gets the ball. She'll make a quick run inside the box here. Grace Njeri, one-on-one. Beaten by Cynthia Pretty and concedes a foul. Grace Njeri, the left winger, this time round, her battle with the Pretty Cynthia has been quite amazing. As Pretty Cynthia wins the foul. Gladys Kwamwana will take the foul onto Cynthia Pretty. Kwamwana again. Swings it high. Clears the ball. Elizabeth Akelo. Pretty Cynthia with a throw in. And there it is, Shelmith Njeri, the center referee, blows the whistle for halftime here at the Mahiga Primary Grounds School. And of course, it's a halftime score. Kahawa Pride Lionesses lead by 2 goals to 1. Both goals scored by Nedi Atieno, scoring her 5th goal of the season. And of course, earlier on, FC Talanta women equalized through Juma Janet with a quick right foot outside the box shot that caught Estan Duta off guard to make it 1-1 here. So it's halftime score, Kahawa Pride Lionesses 2, FC Talanta 1.
Don't miss a thing from Lions Den Kahawa Pride FC. Join our official Discord server for exclusive updates, behind the scenes, and a closer connection to the club. Scan this QR code and get inside now.
Is your club looking for new kits and apparel? Visit JerseyBird.com and tap Start a Project to be paired with a JerseyBird designer. Tell us you came from this Road to the KPL series and you will receive 10% off your entire order, 10% donated directly to the club, and a mention in our next video. We've manufactured for thousands of teams across all major sports. Start a project today and we will create some awesome custom gear for your organization.
Welcome to the JerseyBird YouTube channel. This is everything about our company in less than 90 seconds. My name is Hayes Knupp, and I founded JerseyBird in 2019 while attending the University of Tennessee. We are on a mission to become the #1 sportswear brand in the world. After 3 quiet years of primarily basketball-focused work, an unexpected signing in 2023 with the Philippines national football team put us on the map and forever changed our company's trajectory. Since then, we focused on building the most streamlined way for clubs around the world to get fully custom kits, regardless of their size or skill level. Today, our team consists of 14 members across 10 different countries, including Tom McLeave, our head of short-form content. We've partnered with professional clubs around the world, from Al Qabila in Dubai to Walton and Hersham in London, but also work with dozens of youth and recreational programs like the Dutch Soccer School in Maryland, Premier Academy in Vancouver, and many, many more. And while our focus is on football, we manufacture for all major sports with many high-level projects across basketball, hockey, rugby, baseball, and others. To work with us, just tap Start a Project on our homepage, complete our 5-minute form, and you'll be paired with a JerseyBird designer. Whether you've been watching since 2019 or this is the first JerseyBird video you've seen, we appreciate all the support, and we look forward to working with your team next season. The Kahawa Pride Discord channel is the place to be for everything about our club behind the scenes. Breaking news, live Q&As with myself and club staff members, voting on club decisions, and more are all in the channel. If you want to join, the link is in the description. I'll see you in there.
Don't miss a thing from Lions Dem Kahawa Pride FC. Join our official Discord server for exclusive updates, behind the scenes, and a closer connection to the club. Scan this QR code and get inside now.
Is your club looking for new kits and apparel? Visit JerseyBird.com and tap Start a Project to be paired with a JerseyBird designer. Tell us you came from this Road to the KPL series and you will receive 10% off your entire order, 10% donated directly to the club, and a mention in our next video. We've manufactured for thousands of teams across all major sports. Start a project today and we will create some awesome custom gear for your organization.
Welcome to the JerseyBird YouTube channel. This is everything about our company in less than 90 seconds. My name is Hayes Knupp, and I founded JerseyBird in 2019 while attending the University of Tennessee. We are on a mission to become the #1 sportswear brand in the world. After 3 quiet years of primarily basketball-focused work, an unexpected signing in 2023 with the Philippines national football team put us on the map and forever changed our company's trajectory. Since then, we focused on building the most streamlined way for clubs around the world to get fully custom kits, regardless of their size or skill level. Today, our team consists of 14 members across 10 different countries, including Tom McLeave, our head of short-form content. We've partnered with professional clubs around the world, from Al Qabila in Dubai to Walton and Hersham in London, but also work with dozens of youth and recreational programs like the Dutch Soccer School in Maryland, Premier Academy in Vancouver, and many, many more. And while our focus is on football, we manufacture for all major sports with many high-level projects across basketball, hockey, rugby, baseball, and others. To work with us, just tap Start a Project on our homepage, complete our 5-minute form, and you'll be paired with a JerseyBird designer. Whether you've been watching since 2019 or this is the first JerseyBird video you've seen, we appreciate all the support, and we look forward to working with your team next season. The Kahawa Pride Discord channel is the place to be for everything about our club behind the scenes. Breaking news, live Q&As with myself and club staff members, voting on club decisions, and more are all in the channel. If you want to join, the link is in the description. I'll see you in there.
Don't miss a thing from Lions Dem Kahawa Pride FC. Join our official Discord server for exclusive updates, behind the scenes, and a closer connection to the club. Scan this QR code and get inside now.
Is your club looking for new kits and apparel? Visit JerseyBird.com and tap Start a Project to be paired with a JerseyBird designer. Tell us you came from this Road to the KPL series and you will receive 10% off your entire order, 10% donated directly to the club, and a mention in our next video. We've manufactured for thousands of teams across all major sports. Start a project today and we will create some awesome custom gear for your organization.
Welcome to the JerseyBird YouTube channel. This is everything about our company in less than 90 seconds. My name is Hayes Knupp, and I founded JerseyBird in 2019 while attending the University of Tennessee. We are on a mission to become the #1 sportswear brand in the world. After 3 quiet years of primarily basketball-focused work, an unexpected signing in 2023 with the Philippines national football team put us on the map and forever changed our company's trajectory. Since then, we focused on building the most streamlined way for clubs around the world to get fully custom kits, regardless of their size or skill level. Today, our team consists of 14 members across 10 different countries, including Tom McCleve, our head of short-form content. We've partnered with professional clubs around the world, from Al Qabila in Dubai to Walton and Hersham in London, but also work with dozens of youth and recreational programs like the Dutch Soccer School in Maryland, Premier Academy in Vancouver, and many, many more. And while our focus is on football, we manufacture for all major sports with many high-level projects across basketball, hockey, rugby, baseball, and others. To work with us, just tap Start a Project on our homepage, complete our 5-minute form, and you'll be paired with a JerseyBird designer. Whether you've been watching since 2019 or this is the first JerseyBird video you've seen, we appreciate all the support, and we look forward to working with your team next season. The Kahawa Pride Discord channel is the place to be for everything about our club behind the scenes. Breaking news, live Q&As with myself and club staff members, voting on club decisions, and more are all in the channel. If you want to join, the link is in the description. I'll see you in there.
Good job. Do not defend the ball, your post. Jessica, put your win, Jessica. Push up, push up, push up. Hey, boys, go. Hatua moja.
Bishop. Of course, it's a game that the second half just started quite some 5 minutes ago, and still they lead Kahawa Pride Lionesses at home against FC Talanta Women. Kahawa Pride in their famous maroon and their green shorts, and their opponents this afternoon, FC Talanta Women, in their famous away black jersey. Earlier on in the first half, Kahawa Pride Lionesses led by 2-1. The goal scored by Nedi Atieno, scoring her 4th and 5th goals of the season. And of course, the FC Talanta Women scoring their goal through Janet Juma, which was a far post thunderbolt shot that was shot and caught the goalkeeper off guard. Grace Njeri tries the shot here. Oh, goes out for a corner. That was a quick battle from the right side here from the Lionesses of Kahawa, who are chasing their 3rd goal of the game. That was a quick and high pressure from 2 Kahawa Pride Lionesses player against 1 FC Talanta woman. This should be the first corner of the game for FC Kahawa Pride Lionesses, and Grace Njeri will come to take charge. And of course, her left foot is one that you should be wary of in any chance or any point when he has the ball. Swings in a good corner, but then well defended, out for a goal kick, which they will aim for a quick restart here. Earlier on, the only caution of the game came through Kahawa Pride Lionesses goalkeeper Esther Nduta. Of course, it wasn't about time wasting, but it was about taking off her shirt on the pitch, because it's one of the offenses in any football match. That's a good left cross from the left side here. Grace Jerry with the ball. Nadia Tieno here now, once again inside the box. That's a good shot. Oh, flies over the bar. That was a good quick 1-2 inside the box for Lionesses of Kahawa. But then that shot failed to hit the target here, as they aim for a third goal of the game. And you can just see the resurgence of the striking force from the Kahawa Lionesses Pride is never sinking. Even if they're leading still, they are chasing for that third goal. Pretty Cynthia in the midfield area. Well defended here. The referee waves for a foul in favor of the Lionesses. Akelo Elizabeth swings it high into the area, looking for Mona Lisa Rebecca on a good quick turn here. On to Margaret Jerry, but then fouled and whistle for an offside. You can just take a quick change that Margaret Jerry at times playing like a 6, and whenever Nadia Tieno switches onto the front forward to partner with Purity Wanjiku, then Margaret Jerry comes into play as a 10. Quick pass, Akelo out for a throw-in. Well control. Once again, it's a foul. The referee Shelmith Jerry says. Margaret Jerry, one of the 4 signings from Madeira Girls, alongside Cynthia Nafula and Elizabeth Akelo, alongside Imbenzi Christine. In fact, the back 4 for Kahawa Pride Lionesses, it's composed or comprised of former players of Madeira Girls who were signed this season into this team. So it's a completely new department, but from the way they are playing, you can say that they've been playing for quite a number of times. But it's only their first season playing together. And what a compact partnership built in the back by the 4 ladies of the Lionesses. It's a foul here for FC Talanta Women, as they build a 3-woman block. The Lionesses swings it high. Well, good grip from the goalkeeper Esther Nduta of the Lionesses of Kahawa. Remember, up until now, they had not conceded any goal in the league, the women of FC Talanta, but then they have already conceded 2. Nadia Tieno here trying to bully one of the defenders here. Chases the ball, keeps it in, but then line 2 waves from offside. Nadia Tieno might be short in height, but then in terms of power and body charges, she can take 2-3 defenders by herself. And we've already seen that in the first half when she did that in chase of her third goal of the game. Of course, on a hat-trick now, as they arrange themselves here, the FC Women of Talanta. They need a quick response in the 55th minute of the game. Adhiambo Christine with a good goal kick. Nadia Tieno once again loses possession. That's a good clearance. Akelo Elizabeth throwing. And of course, the Lionesses finished second in the year 2023 in the United Nations Football for the Goals tournament in Siaya County. And they clinched the sports team of the tournament at Sarah's charity tournament. And of course they are, oh, that's a big blow for the Lionesses of Kahawa Pride, because their goal scorer today, this afternoon, Nedi Atieno is down with a left foot injury as the doctors come to attend to her. Nedi Atieno, one of Kenya's finest products in the women's football, donning the Harambee Starlets jersey. Of course, she was part and parcel of the 2016 women's WAFCON team that participated for the first ever time. And remember, the Harambee Starlets of Kenya, they'll be participating very soon in a few months to come in Morocco in the Women's African Cup of Nations that was rescheduled from the month of March. So in like 2 months, 2-3 months, they'll be flying out once again in the rescheduled tournament. Nedi Atieno is up and ready maybe to continue in search of a hat-trick this afternoon. The captain, fantastic, limps off the ground, but then quite pretty sure that she might be back on the pitch so sooner. The girl from Nanyuki, of course, first tour and her first ever call-up in the national team in the year 2011. In the Kenya under-20 side here. And at the moment, the Lionesses will be playing one man less or one woman less because Ned is outside the pitch and will be coming back anytime sooner. If the coach will decide not to make a quick early substitution in the first half of the game. Elizabeth Akelo with the foul here as we approach the hour mark. That's a good pass inside the area, no one to receive it. Well defended. The number 10, Purity Wanjiku, takes charge here. Akinyi Kavi rolls out for a throw-in. You can easily be confused by Purity Wanjiku and Grace Njeri because the two have almost the same height and the same body posture. So you gotta be keen. Battle for the midfield. Margaret Njeri loses possession here. A good clearance from Edna Kwamboka. Trying on a low cross shot, but then it was so faint for the goalkeeper to be troubled. So another good long shot. And the goalkeeper this time round is wary of it. Will not be caught off guard. Like the first goal. Earlier on, she was caught off guard by Janet Juma via a long shot outside of range. That's a quick run on the right side here. Margaret Njeri, but a good body charge here by the defenders led by Akinyi Kavi for a quick goal kick for the FC Women of Talanta. Should be a goal kick. As we clear an hour of football here done at the Mahiga Primary School grounds, and Kahawa Pride Lionesses lead by 2-1. Of course, FC Talanta scoring their goal earlier on in the first half. An equalizer from Janet Juma and Nedi Atieno scoring that quick brace for the Lionesses of Kahawa Pride. Jersey number 13 of FC Women of Talanta, Linus Heller, is down. After a body charge here with one of the Lionesses of Kahawa. But luckily she's up and standing. Pretty Cynthia Amsa Kimbo for a quick foul restart as the fans watch from the sidelines. Juma Janet, Pretty Cynthia once again. On to Yvonne Cecilia, loses possession outside for a throw-in in favor of FC Women of Talanta. That's a foul once again, a bad throw for the third time in the game. There is a bad throw in this match. Two which have gone in favor of FC Women of Talanta. Grace Njeri on the left side. a good clearance. She'll make a good run inside the box here now. Look at her run. Unable, well defended here once again. Oh, almost to put it inside, but then it remains off pitch for a goal kick. That was a quick run here on the left side by FC Talanta's side here as they look for their second goal of the game. It's a good clearance here, out for a corner. Second corner of the game for FC Women of Talanta in the second half, as they chase for that second goal here for an equalizer once again after going down twice in the game. It's a good corner from the right side, but a poor header that could not hit the target. There was no connection between the hitter and the receiver. The referee waves hold on because one of the Lionesses is down, but he's able to be up. A quick goal kick. Nadia Tieno here. Already got back to the pitch earlier on. They are now 11-11. Remember, a number of top scorers from this Lionesses pride of Kahawa. Grace Njeri stands high with a tally of 7 goals. Nadia Tieno now with 5 after scoring 2 this afternoon. And of course, Rebecca Munasio with the 3 goals. So that's a combined 15 goals in the attacking line for Kahawa Pride Lionesses. It's a good through pass there that failed to hit the hitman. Good defensive block from Lionesses. Oh, good rebound here as they chase the FC Women of Talanta. That's a good tackle from the left here. Referee says no foul. Fair play. Play on. What a foul. Timely tackle onto Janet Juma, the scorer for FC Women of Talanta. That was a good sliding tackle. Look at that. She made a quick run on the left here. But then look at the body charges and the quick run and the quick sprint from Kahawa Pride Lionesses right back Christine Imbenzi. Of course, now the technical bench of FC Talanta are now wary of an potential injury as Janet Juma sits down. They ask for some water bottle for her, but then that was a smartly timed tackle. Look at that. Earlier on, the first goal of the match. Sliding pass to Nadia Tieno, who quickly squeezed it on the left side of goalkeeper Diambo Christine to put the Lionesses ahead. As Janet Juma makes a return on the pitch here. She is on her feet now, ready to come back. Look at that smartly timed tackle. Christine Imbenzi. Right foot challenge. Oh, she missed the ball. She didn't have any touch on the ball. And referee didn't issue any card for Christine Imbenzi. That should have been a yellow card because she missed the ball. Quick throw. Janet Juma is back on the pitch for FC Talanta Women. So throw in here for the FC Women of Talanta. Quick throw in here. Good retaliation. Margaret out for a throw-in again. Pretty Cynthia. Number 2, a handball. Referee says, yeah, I saw that. It's a handball in favor of the Lionesses. Of course, in 2017, Nydia Atieno, one of the scorers for this afternoon. In 2017, Nydia Atieno scored 5 goals in one match against Mozambique while with the national team Harambee Starlets. As Edna Kwamboka here prepares to take on this free kick. Swings it high from the right foot. Purity Wanjiku. Good clearance. Here they go once again, Lionesses of Kahawa. They lose possession. That should be a good counter, but then no. They say the defensive line. Oh, a mistake here! But no. There was a foul committed earlier on the goalkeeper before the shot came off Purity Wanjiku's left foot. Adhiambo Christine, for the second time of the game, she goes down. That was a good clearance earlier on by Akel Elizabeth. But then look at the sprint from Elizabeth. Oh, should have been 3. Nydia Atieno had already released a thunderbolt shot, but then there was a committed foul earlier before she got the ball. And the fans enjoying football on a good afternoon, being an Easter Monday here. Football unites and football entertains any day, anytime. It's an African culture thing. Whenever football is played in Africa, there has to be drums. As we take a look at this incident where Adhiambo Christine, the FC Talanta women goalkeeper, went down after collision with Grace Njeri inside the box. She's still not yet up. Could be a quick substitution for the goalkeeper here, as the players show here. It could be the first substitution for the game for FC Talanta women, for their goalkeeper Adhiambo Christine, who is down after collision with Grace Njeri. She's able to stand, but quite unsure if she's even able to walk by herself, as they are behind 2-1 against the Kahawa Pride Lionesses. Can see from afar here that Jersey 9, trying to communicate here, 19 Janet Juma, trying to communicate with the technical bench that she's unable to continue the game. And of course, it will be confirmed shortly, because even her gloves are off. And Jersey 21 will be coming on. Maggie Omolo. Margaret Omolo will be coming to take charge and take over from Christine Adhiambo. Of course, who else to assist in the gloves wearing, if not the scorer Janet Juma? This could be a serious injury for Christine Adhiambo, who has been quite fantastic for FC Talanta women, keeping 4 clean sheets in the first 4 fixtures of the season. She has only conceded today twice after going for 4 games without conceding a goal. And of course, FC Talanta women scored 10 goals en route to this match. 10 goals, 0 conceded goals. A goal difference of 10-0. It was a bad collision earlier on. Look at that. Head on with Grace Njeri, and she's down. And Usha, a quick recovery. Christine Adhiambo. Well, matters on continue here. As we remain with less than 20 minutes before the end of the opener today. Remember, later on, we'll be having a men's match. The men's side of the Kahawa Pride will be on this same pitch at 4 p.m. That match will be live on this page. So stay tuned. Nedi Atieno once again. The good turn this time round, unable to complete the turn. Here comes once again. That's a good through pass on the right side for FC Talanta women. That's a good defensive block there by Cynthia Nafula. It will be a corner for the girls of FC Talanta women. Swings in a good one. The left foot. Nice retaliation. Nedi Atieno with the ball here. Looking to chase on. Oh, that's a bad pass. It was Margaret Jerry looking for Nedi Atieno. Well, I told you earlier on, look at Nedi Atieno, the position she plays. She's now playing like a false 9. After earlier on starting as a number 10. But whenever the ball is on the counter, she is a false 9, just behind the striker, to try and ensure that she gets all those second balls. Margaret loses possession. It's a foul for pushing. The referee says Shelmit Njeri. Juma Janet is there. Nedi Atieno will of course take control of that free kick. And I think this one could end up, perhaps could be aiming for a direct hit. Or maybe a short pass. Let's see. Nedi Atieno hits it wide. Oh, good retaliation from the defense line of FC Talanta women. A good retaliation once again. Offside this time round. The referee says offside. And as the fans just here, besides the commentary box, demand for a VAR check. The fans here, just besides me and the commentary box here, they're demanding for a VAR check. Look at that. Nedi Atieno had the ball and made a good shot inside the area that got Margaret Njeri in a good position, but this time round the referee says no, it's an offside. It's quite a brilliant sunny afternoon, but a good number of fans here that have turned up to watch this game and ensure that they can, of course, have a glimpse of everything on a beautiful Easter Monday afternoon. It's a good position for a free kick here to get a third goal. Swings it high on the right foot. Good defensive block from Kavya Kinyi. Thunderbolt, oh, a miss. Should be a good quick counter-attack here now. Oh, a quick miss pass here by Komana Gladys. That was another open chance from FC Women of Talanta. Because, mind you, if Komana Gladys would have just released a quick pass on the left to find Harriet Wamboi, then we could be talking about an equalizer for the second time in the game. Kavi Akinyi loses possession onto Margaret Jerry. Releases a quick pass on the right, but then this time around no one else to chase the ball, but then she comes alone here. Quick clearance from Kavi Akinyi for a throw-in. Quick throw-in on the right side. Goes out for a goal kick. The new substitution goalkeeper takes charge, Mahiga Molo. Christine Mbenzi on the right to look for Purity Wanjiku. Munasio Rebecca, that is. Munasio Rebecca has been so quiet in the second half. Haven't had so much of her with her quick runs. She has been so quiet in the game. And she's down here. Jersey 8, Cynthia Pretty. Jersey 10, Florence Omolo. After a collision, it's a foul for FC Talanta women. And of course, Jersey 19, Juma Janet will be taking the quick foul for FC Women of Talanta. They have less than 15 minutes before they endure their first loss of the season. Right. Less than 40 minutes remaining. Here comes Nadia Teno once again with a sliding pass. So it goes off. Doesn't quite hit the target. Remains to be 2-1 for Kahawa Pride Lionesses as Nadia Teno misses another chance for a hat-trick. That was a quick run from the left side from the former Harambee Starlets player who is in search for a hat-trick. Less than 12 minutes will be winding things here before the second game of the day here. Of course, our Pride men will be facing Westlife FC later on in the day. Make a date with us for that enticing match that is coming up in the men's side. But for now, ladies first. Mahiga Molo, the second choice goalkeeper, with a quick goal kick. Adds up a good in front pass, but then no one to chase the ball. Good chemistry and communication between Esther Nduta and her defender Elizabeth Akelo. There will be a substitution, the second for the match, as the referee waits for another substitution for FC Kahawa Pride Lionesses. Jersey 77 comes on the pitch. Valorian Kerubo, who comes on the pitch. Ten minutes remaining before the end of the game, as they make their first substitution of the game here. Kahawa Pride Lionesses. Esther Nduta with a quick goal kick, but then it's off the pitch. That's a poor goal kick here. Kavya Kinyi with a throw-in, retaliated. We'll look for a clearance now. The new super sub coming on, taking charge here. Janet Juma. Amaya Jessica. That's a good skill here. Jessica Juma looking on for Commander Gladys, but then flagged for an offside. Grace Jerry went off and Washera came on. Grace Jerry went off and Wasera came on for the Kahawa Pride Lionesses, being the first substitution of the game for the Lionesses. Remember earlier on, the FC Women of Talanta made their first substitution as Adhiambo Christine, the goalkeeper, limped off with an injury and came on Maggie Omolo. Here comes the Lionesses once again. Purity Wanjiku. That's a good pass inside the box. Nadia Teno wrestles for the ball, but then she loses the battle. They take possession, FC Women of Talanta on the right side. Harriet Wamboi. Good clearance. Elizabeth Akelo. Imbenzi Christine. Akinyi. Purity Wanjiku. Looking for Nadia Tieno. Inside the area. Good grip by Maggie Omolo, who starts on swiftly. Wanjiku again. On to Imbenzi on the right side. Imbenzi Christine. It's remaining before the end of the second half, and of course the FC Women of Talanta, they are on the verge of their first loss in the season. Here comes Harriet Wamboi with the left shot, but then it was so faint to trouble the goalkeeper, Esther Nduta, on the left side. They'll be trying now to make a quick goal, maybe to seal the win here for the Lionesses of Kahawa. It's a good run here, but Nadia Tieno wrestles it off with jersey 8, Cynthia Pretty, but then this time round, Cynthia Pretty wins the battle. Cynthia Pretty has been so impressive in this game from the right side on the defensive area for FC Talanta Women. She has won quite a number of battles there. Earlier on in the first half, she was battling it out with Grace Njeri, and this time round she is battling it out with Nadia Tieno. And a number of times, or most quite often, she comes out of top. Nice retrieval from FC Talanta Women. Wamboi from the right side, but then she's beaten on her own pace. On the left side. There's no quite good combination from that side, because you can just see that right now they are sending so much, quite a number of players inside the box, the FC Women of Talanta. Whenever they are attacking, you'll find at least 3 players who are quite pushing forward for that equalizer. But so much, even if they are leading here, the girls of Kahawa Pride, they are also still pushing numbers forward. Four maroon jerseys inside the box as this corner is taken shortly. That's a good shot inside the box here. Imbenzi Christine swings in a right close. Oh my! Who else? Hat-trick hero. Nedi Atieno. The Lionesses lead by 3-0. With 4 minutes remaining, the Kahawa Pride Lionesses lead by 3 goals. What a time to live in. It looks likely to be the last nail on FC Talanta women's coffin. What a pass and what a goal from what a player. Nedi Atieno. 6th goal of the tournament or of the league. Only 1 goal shy of top scorer from Kahawa Pride, Grace Jerry with 7. Hat-trick hero this afternoon. Here comes now Wamboi, a good skill. Oh my! Janet Juma misses the ball here. Good clearance here from Akelo. Once again trying to get that 2nd goal. Look for a shot. Oh! Out for a corner. It was a quick response they were looking for, FC Women of Talanta, after conceding the 3rd goal this afternoon. 2 minutes remaining before the end of the game, and the Lionesses of Kahawa are leading by 3. Here comes a quick one from the right side. There has to be a number of black jerseys inside the box as they push numbers forward now for a 2nd or even a 3rd for FC Women of Talanta. First match of the season that they could be losing. After winning 4 games, this could be the first game of the season for FC Women of Talanta that is ending with a L after 4 Ws. And on the other side, Kahawa Pride, that's a good win from the left side here. Swings in a cutback. That's a good shot! Oh, good save for a corner. Maggie Omolo refusing to concede the 2nd goal for her this afternoon after coming on. And it's a corner for Kahawa Pride Lionesses. They started short once again from the left side. That's a good cutback here. Tries in a low cross onto Purity Wanjiku. Nedi Atieno once again here. Well defended. They now retaliate. They take charge now. 1 against 3. Will he do it? Will she do it? She does it. Pass 1-2. Women brings in a good cross here. Well defended and outside. What a clearance. What a clearance in what a time. She knows it's only 1 minute remaining, so no mistakes, no room for any mistakes at the back line. That's Vivian Award for Kahawa Pride Lionesses. But the way she clears the ball, questionable at times. Anyway, no unsportsmanship like behavior. Game on. 90 minutes already done here at the Mahiga Primary School grounds, and they are leading 3-1, the Kahawa Pride Lionesses here, as they now take to look for a 2nd goal, the FC Women of Talanta. Good cutback, and it's a foul for FC Women of Talanta from the right side. And the fans already up on their feet, ready for celebrations. The home fans here, they can't keep any calm. All over the pitch, they are standing. 90 minutes. Kahawa Pride 3, FC Talanta 1. This is a free kick outside the area. Oh, too high for any header or any black header inside the box to connect it into the goal. We are now on added time as the Lionesses of Kahawa Pride continue celebrating Nedi Atieno's hat-trick. Of course, she has to be the woman of the match. Nedi Atieno, girl from Nanyuki. She has played or plied trade in a number of clubs in Kenya. Look at that header. What a header. What a good pass from the right side from jersey number 3, Christine Imbenzi, who swung in a good right foot cross. And Nedi Atieno, as she comes off, she knows, job done. Nedi Atieno, hat-trick hero, goes off. And here comes jersey number 9. Of course, Sheila Oginga coming on to replace Nedi Atieno in added time here at the Mahiga Primary School grounds in the Nairobi East FKF Women Regional League, game week 5. Nedi Atieno has plied trade in a number of clubs, including Makolandas and Ulinzi Starlets, where she won the FKF Women's Cup, the Super Cup with Ulinzi Starlets in their debut season. She has also been serving as the Women's Administrative Manager at the Football Kenya Federation, and of course also attended FIFA Women's Football Leadership Workshop in Zurich in September 2025. Quite an amazing talent to have on this pitch this afternoon. Here they come to look for a second goal. The FC of Talanta, good clearance from jersey number 4, Cynthia Nafula of Kahawa Pride, who knows that there are no room for any mistakes. Any moment now, the referee could be blowing for the final whistle of the game. And from the body language of the FC of Talanta, it's like they have got, that's a good shot from the far end, but then it's off target. Look at that pass earlier on. Job done here as they plan for a quick restart goal kick. The Kahawa Pride Lionesses, as they look into here for another chance to try and save the game for the day. From the right side here, take on a good control inside the area. No one to complete the shot here. Any minute from now, we could be hearing the final whistle for the game, as Shelmith Njeri, the center referee, is taking charge of this Nairobi East FKF Women Regional League. And of course, it's full-time score. Shelmith Njeri, the center referee, blows the final whistle of the game in the FKF Nairobi East Women Regional League here. The game week 5, pitting Nairobi FC Women of Talanta versus the home side this afternoon at the Mahiga Primary School ground, the Kahawa Pride Lionesses, in what ends to be a W for the home side and an L for the away side this afternoon. It's full-time score from this side here as they record their 4th win of the season after five games, winning 5 games and losing 1 game. Kahawa Pride Lionesses earlier on had beaten Kayole Starlets 4-1. They also beat BBU SWAT 7-1 and also beat UEFA de Español 5-1. And this afternoon they have recorded another win in what could be a fantastic season for them after starting off on a high. 5 games, 4 wins and 1 goal. Full-time score, Kahawa Pride Lionesses 3, FC Talanta Women 1. Thank you for being with us. See you in the next game, which will be Kahawa Pride, of course, in the men's side.
Don't miss a thing. Exclusive updates, behind the scenes, and a closer connection to the club. Scan this QR code and get inside now.
Is your club looking for new kits and apparel? Visit JerseyBird.com and tap Start a Project to be paired with a JerseyBird designer. Tell us you came from this Road to the KPL series and you will receive 10% off your entire order, 10% donated directly to the club, and a mention in our next video. We've manufactured for thousands of teams across all major sports. Start a project today and we will create some awesome custom gear for your organization. In 2023 with the Philippines national football team put us on the map and forever changed our company's trajectory. Since then, we focused on building the most streamlined way for clubs around the world to get fully custom kits, regardless of their size or skill level. Today, our team consists of 14 members across 10 different countries, including Tom McLeave, our head of short-form content. We've partnered with professional clubs around the world, from Al Qabila in Dubai to Walton and Hersham in London, but also work with dozens of youth and recreational programs like the Dutch Soccer School in Maryland, Premier Academy in Vancouver, and many, many more. And while our focus is on football, we manufacture for all major sports with many high-level projects across basketball, hockey, rugby, baseball, and others. To work with us, just tap Start a Project on our homepage, complete our 5-minute form, and you'll be paired with a JerseyBird designer. Whether you've been watching since 2019 or this is the first JerseyBird video you've seen, we appreciate all the support and we look forward to working with your team next season. Our club behind the scenes. Breaking news, live Q&As with myself and club staff members, voting on club decisions, and more are all in the channel. If you want to join, the link is in the description. I'll see you in there.